Hi, and welcome to On Stage at A.C.T. Today we're sitting down to talk with the cast and production crew behind Match. Next up is Steve Cabral, who is playing Mike. Steve, welcome. This is your second show at A.C.T. So for those people who don't know you, let me get a little bit about your background and where you're from.
Originally from New York, grew up there till about 2008, then I moved to Florida. Now that I'm here, I don't see myself going anywhere else. The weather out here is just incomparable. I spend a lot of time outdoors, and I need the sun, so...
I can tell you're quite... you got a tan, so yeah, obviously you're a fan of the sun.
I'm always outside, whether it's playing sports, taking a walk, or reading a book at a park. I've always wanted to act, just didn't know how to start. Up until 2 years ago when I met Ed, who was the previous owner.
Through that, he got you in your first show.
He got me. He casted me in Rabbit Hole.
Rabbit Hole. What was it like to do Rabbit Hole? What was it like for you? First show out, to do that.
Yeah, it was interesting because I played a 17-year-old.
You're not much older than that, are you?
Not much older, no.
You're in your early 20s, right?
I'm under 30, yeah.
Oh, he's going to be shy about it. I see. Okay, so
23
years old. So nothing wrong with an age.
I'll be 24 next month.
It's when they stop asking. Is that when?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're 40. That's when it gets to be bad.
Well, I hope I look 40 now.
Well, I can see that Ashley's done some stage makeup on you, so you get a little bit of gray, a little bit of lines, and you see your future ahead of you there.
I know, it's kind of scary.
So what can you tell us about Mike and his role in Match?
Mike, he's a very difficult person to understand. He's really reserved, at least at the beginning of the show. He's kind of has just an angry demeanor, and it seems like he's always going through a battle in his own mind.
What has been the challenging part of this? I mean, obviously you're playing someone who's older than yourself, so that's got to be a little, because there's life experiences that go along with that. But what's been a challenging part for this role?
I would say tapping into some of the emotion that Michael goes through, because some of what he feels is similar to what I felt after my father passed away when I was younger. So just making sure I can get that real emotional side of Mike on stage is a bit of a challenge, because it's some emotions that I went through myself. Yeah,
you want to tap into those things to make it authentic, but you don't want to lose yourself in it and all of a sudden become a therapy session.
That's what I have you guys for.
Oh, okay. Well, now, a lot of the other people have described this as more of a family drama, because this is a different kind of family. Would you agree with the family aspect of the show?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a strong connection between all the characters. Without saying too much, I mean, you can, even if they're not family, you can just kind of feel the connection between all of them.
What do you find interesting about working on the stage this small and especially now this small of a cast?
Honestly, I love black box theater because it just makes it, and I'm sure you've heard this many times, it just makes it more intimate. It feels like a family.
Some people I have interviewed in the past have discussed this as being as close as you'll ever get to film acting, because of how intimate and how small you can be.
Exactly.
Because if you do anything inauthentic, or if you're phoning it in, there's the audience, like literally inches from you. Exactly. Does it bother you that they're that close, or does it fuel you, or?
Good way to put it. I think it fuels me to just really remain focused and not let it distract me, because I do see them at the corner of my eye, but I want to make sure that that we're, I guess, putting on a good show for that audience that's like right at your feet.
Why should people see Match? I mean, I think it's a great show. I mean, I've read it at least 3 times, and I think it's an amazing. They made it into a film, which I've seen, and it's also great. But why Match? Why should they come see it?
I think the writer does a great job in just demonstrating what it is to be a true family, and it's really thought-provoking, and it keeps the audience in suspense and wondering what's going to happen, what the hidden agenda is, and it keeps the audience engaged, and I think it's something that anyone can enjoy.
What are you doing next? Do you have another project lined up, or are you going to take a break, or?
Maybe a small little break because life's been so crazy, but I'm gonna look into working with my brother on a screenplay that he wrote, and
As a writer or as an actor?
he writes.
No, I mean,
me
for
as an
yourself,
actor.
as an actor, okay.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that once I'm done here.
That's it seems we have a great group of people here who are starting to get involved in film. I've got one lined up. Chelsea's working on a web
Awesome.
series. You've got one doing. Mitch is doing an independent film. So
We'll get everybody.
we'll get everybody in film. We'll form our own A.C.T. production company and we'll start making movies.
There we go. You heard that, Dennis?
Anything else you want to say before we close this out?
I guess I want to thank Dennis for the opportunity and thank the amazing cast for making it a fun experience. I look forward to for the show opening, and hopefully everybody enjoys it.
And we will look forward to it opening too. And you can see Steve Cabral here in Match as Mike when it opens here on April 8th and it runs through April 23rd. Steve, thank you so much.
Thank you.